G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and episode 4 of Voxel Tycoon. And I tell you now, I am confused as all hell as to what I was doing. It's been a few days, I've been sick, and I am just looking at this game now thinking, what am I doing here? But I think what we did is we've double tracked up. Yep, we've double tracked everything up. We've got a nice little turnaround situation happening for all the trains, which is nice. And of course we have that lovely little train from that, I think, episode 2, where we had the breakthrough of multiple trains. So I think we need to just rely on trains just a little bit more here for these distances, because we've got the 3 distances. We've got the iron ore section over here. We've got a lot of trucks running iron ore. So I'm thinking that I don't know if I want to go a hub. I don't think I'll go a hub in this episode, but I'm thinking that the train line should also come across to here and do the run. The last thing that just happened, by the way, is new point of sale is Knoxville now takes iron ore, and Knoxville's the one right up here in the north behind this mountain. So what I'm thinking is 2 things. We are going to, and by the way, we have 78,000 plus well over $500,000 in reserve. Is that right? Max loan, current loan, yeah, well over $500,000. So we've got about 600 or so thousand to play with. What I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to extend the rail. So we're going to get rid of these trucks and we're going to extend the rail so it comes right into Knoxville. And I'm thinking that it could tuck in there actually, but I'm not sure about the turnaround situation. So we've got to be careful here. I kind of want the train to pick up these guys, so we can have a look at that. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, because I'm thinking I could run a train with wood. It could get wood. Hang on, there's the wood there. Yeah, we could run the wood to somewhere. Actually, the wood's being run to here, isn't it? So we could pick up wood. Actually, yeah, this one's already picking up wood, isn't it? And running it down to there. So it might. This is going to be a complete rethink. Okay, let's do a couple of things. Let's run the iron ore first, actually. You know what? Let's see if we can get iron ore on the train. And this train's already doing its thing, so let's let him do that. Let's let iron ore come up here. And we're going to try and just replace this. So we're not doing this with iron ore. Because a lot of places are picking up iron ore, but I think I need to shut down all the iron ore trucks, get them off the road, resell them all, and get the trains doing it. So I think we can have a drop-off point about here for the iron ore. Let me see where this train would run. It would cut through there, and it would drop into here. So, shall we do this? Shall we put a train station here to service all this? I think so. But shall we put it on the line as well? I think we will, actually. Yeah, okay. So, let's do this. Let's pause everything, and we'll get rid of a few things. And we'll do this. Do that as a branch. And let's see if we can now run. In fact, I believe we can now, I've just downloaded the latest update as well. So what we can do is we can actually swap out the stations, put a new station in, and find that it then connects up to the existing route without having to redo the routes. Okay, what did we say the lengths of these were going to be? Because we do want it to be the same. So let's spin him and have a look. Oh no, he's quite small, that one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get a big one up here. And if we go there, we want it about there. And of course, we want 1, 2. I think we want is that 69,000. It's not too bad because we can have it one as a run through maybe. So if I did it like this, actually. That would work. Let me do that. Will they go straight through? Just seeing where this lines up. So if these guys are lined up perfectly, let's do it like that. And let's see if we can even just drop it down a tiny bit. No, we'll do it like that. Okay, there we're going to go. We just have to commit to where that one's going to go. And now we'll join up a few of these. Now the tracks on the right-hand side are going to be heading that way. So I drive my trains on the right as though not on the Australian side, which is interesting. Actually, let's get rid of these guys as well. And if I go back to here and we want to connect up a few things. So the trains here, this would be for the trains leaving. So what we could do is we can have this as a pass-through. Will this work? That will work, yep. So trains are coming in here. And then I think these trains are then going to be going around here. So let's do it like this. That would work. And then from here on in, it would be a case of there. Not enough money. Well, we need to borrow lots more money anyway. So let's just borrow. Let's borrow like 500,000 now. Quite a loan there, $500,000 in this game. That is heaps actually. Well, in the early part of the game anyway, that's quite a bit. So let's see. Okay, we could do this. Yeah. Just want to go a tiny bit further up. There you go. That would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh no, that didn't work actually. Let's do this. So maybe that isn't working. We want to get rid of that bit. Oh yeah, actually that does work. Okay, so we'd have that. We don't have a pass through. The trains come around on this side. So if trains coming back, we want to skip the station. Yeah, it's very complicated to run that one. Okay, if we did it, what's the right width away from the station for this pass through? Because I don't want it to be too close. That's pretty good. I like tucking it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's do it like that, and then go like that. So coming back, he can go to the station. Actually, let's do something then. Let's make this platform here, this platform closest to the lake. Let's make him so that trains can only come this way. So if he was coming around here, he would come through there on the return trip. So he's coming from the north. Okay, and we're gonna have to have some signals. So we're gonna have some absolute signals here. Let's do that, and then of course let's go for. There we go. That is lovely. That isn't too bad actually, because that means the bottom platform and a pass-through, and then the top two platforms, one will be a pass-through, one could be a goods delivery, and that would work. Okay, cool. So we're going to start running now. Oh god, these guys here. We need to work out how to get these trains through to here. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. So if I go to train stations, and we should have the same station, but over here we just want to have it as 2. But that same length. Well, 85 meters, is it? No, we want longer than that. Let's go longer, please. Oop, that's not it. 120 meters, $73,000 station. But it covers the warehouse, does it? Where's the warehouse? There's no warehouse here. Just get a warehouse going so we can see what is in scope. So if we put a warehouse in, we want a warehouse to be pretty much there. And that's going to be iron ore. Okay, and then if we grab train here, station, and we do this, then that is in thing of the warehouse, no problem. But I want to turn around, so I'm going to make it like this, which is nice and close to the road, but with a turnaround. Still gets the, actually that could be good. Let me try that. Yeah, we can always build into the mountain there, so that's fine, and we should be able to get the train along here, which is nice. Okay, so then all we want to do is we want to build up some of these, and let's do it like that. We're going to cut through the mountain. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to cut through here at grade, because that's the right grade already. So let's get a second one going there. Okay, and that's going to be there. Yep. And now let's see how much we need to cut through for it to be nice. So we go to terrain editor, and we are cutting it through, say, these guys. Yep, I think that's nice. So 4 across. Okay. There we go, 4 across. That should be good. Yeah, that is nice actually. And then of course we need to connect up here, and this is where it gets complicated. So found my way with stations, trains, but getting complicated with stuff like this, and connecting in a double track to a double track, a Y intersection, be quite interesting. So let's see how this goes. Hope you're liking the croaky voice. All right, so this is going to be an outbound, but he needs to also be able to get round and head that way. So really this guy needs to be able to go like this. He's getting in there, isn't he? Yep, because that's going to send him, actually that's exactly what he needs, is that, because he's going that way. We've got allow train turnaround on, so we could do that and then see if we can just survive some of these. So let me see if that works. Let me just see if we got that. If we go allow train turnaround, difficulty is on. So yeah, so at this point this guy would go here and drop off to here, and then if we wanted him to turn around, he would just turn around in there. And we can do turnarounds a bit later at some point, but a turnaround on this station is going to be interesting. You'd have to swing out. But so it's aesthetically, that's not going to be as good. Geez, we're getting through the money though. Wow. I mean, rail network building is expensive, but I really want to get that train up and going again. Okay, so what's this one? So that's coming back in. If he did that, he would then come out, and he would need to come back here. We only want him to come back. So if he's going to come out of that one, actually, you know what he might do? Actually, we'll set him up so that he drops off here and supplies to a little thing, and this can start supplying quite a few. But then we might get him to also drop off to here, which will supply that one. And then we can, so if he supplies him, then he's going to turn around naturally and be coming down here, and he's going to come through. And so really all we need to do is get this train to connect into there. On the right, is it? He's on the left, he's on the right. Yeah, he's on the right. Okay, so it would then be like this, and I think that's right. I mean, it's not the best turn there, but I think it's good. Okay, so let's see how that would go. So now we need a whole lot of signals. Wouldn't we? Yep. Where's the train? Okay. So he gets out of there, and he needs to turn around. So if we unpause it, this train should be lost. Is he not lost? Okay, let's try to get some signals on, because we haven't got a second train on, so we don't need any signals just yet. So he's let's go with the signals. All right. So coming into here, we'll go here first. So this is a single track. So it'll be like this, and you'll be like this. Let's line them up anyway. They don't have to be, but we'll line them up. So it's a single track, but you would be a pre-signal. So first signal I lay is incorrect. Brilliant. Actually, let's get rid of that as well, because you didn't need to be there. Let's lay these smartly. So it'll be, okay, coming into a junction, so you're going to be here. And coming out of a junction, you're going to be here. Okay, once he gets in here, it's going to be a case of, it's a single direction, so he could go that way or he could go that way, fine. And coming out of here, it's going to be a case of pre-signal, and it's going to be, say, there and there, because this is one direction. Coming into a signal here, he needs one signal because he's one direction. And then here he's just got this and his own way. Coming into here, he's going to be in one direction, not lined up. And then coming into here, it's going to be a case of there, and then it's going to be two of these guys, I think. It's all confident, but it could go very badly. Because this is I've gone for a very complicated setup for this first bit, but that's all right. Okay, so you go up there, go up there, go up there. Okay, these guys are all good anyway, because he's only going to go one way, so we want to tell him to go forward and head down this way. He should just be keep going, and in fact we can give a signal here and a signal here. Yeah, he lines up a single direction signal. for a block signal. I think, okay, cool. If we have a look down here, these guys are one way. So let's just give him a signal halfway down, and that will at least create a block. When he gets down here, I want him to be able to use any platform and then do a turnaround. So for the moment, let's let him do a regular turnaround, but I do need to be able to get him to get it back across. So if he comes into here, yeah, okay. So what we'll do is we'll go, we need to run rails first. So if we go 1, 2, so if we go here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and nicely done. Whoop. Let's try that again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's in. And again, 1, 2, 3, 5, and he's in. There he goes. Okay, so it would be a case that he's coming this way, so he's coming up to a junction, so he gets a block signal, and he can go either way here. So it'll be yes or yes, but coming out, he's coming out of here, and it would be block signal or block signal, and we only want him to go this way. So he won't go into the back of that signal, he'll only go to the right, and that gets him in the direction he needs, so that's nice. Let's see if, oh, we're still on play, so these guys should have been running around. Is the train lost? We're not actually getting a thing saying the train is lost here, so what's he doing? Where's the train doing? Where's the train? Oh, he's still running, even with my signalling here. The train is getting across, still making us a bit of money there, which is good. Let's go speed 2, and we'll see how that goes. So that's that. Now, I believe that is enough for the train to run all down to here, and that should be okay. But we'll have to try this. This train's going to have to go up here and turn around up there somewhere. In fact, he needs to do that. He's coming out of here, so he doesn't want that one. He wants to come out of there, so it's going to be a case of he goes straight across, and he'll be like this. He'll go like this, but he needs to get to this far section. Okay, let's do this one then. A little bit of trial and error there, because he's going to have to be like this. One more click, and he goes there. Okay, cool. So coming out of here, it would be block this way. He's only ever going to go one direction, so we'll do this as a two-directional anyway, so he doesn't get lost. So it'll be there and there, and it'll be a case of once he gets across, he must go this way. And this one must go this way. That tells them that they're individual directions. But it's a funny little block, that one, because they're too close to the other one. So what we'll do is we'll give him this, and we'll go here, here, and then single ones. But we want a train length in between this signal and this. And let's do him here and here. Oh, he's there. And there. Oh. There. Okay, cool. Is that? Yeah, that's kind of it. So let's do that. And it's funny, the single train is running with all these signals, but I think that's fine. Okay, let's try and provision a train up to run that and see if we get a bit lost here. So we'll go class O just to how much money we got there? Could we borrow 75, 1.125? Yeah, we can only borrow 2, so we're a little stuck here. So we'll go cheaper train, and of course we're going to be running ore in the open car. Plus 5, 11. Hang on, this one runs ore. Let's do him. So what has he got? A hopper. No, this one, open car. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll see if we can run 8 of these ores. Change all these individually. We're going to try and run 8 of those. Right. Okay, so maybe 240. Yep. And so do we buy that? Okay, we then go schedule. First one would be load. Actually, it'd be schedule would be, no, it'd be full load, and it'd be over here, and then it'd be unload. Oh, sorry, unload. Yep, unload here, and that would be unload the top 4 units. So deselect these guys, and then we'll go to unload here, and it'll be the bottom 4 units. So it will be yep, so this one will be here, top 4, bottom 4. Okay, and then to do that we also need what's this warehouse? That's wood. This is here. We're going to put another warehouse in there. So let's go, let's just do this quickly. We'll put in a warehouse, and we'll drop a warehouse in somewhere nice. Ooh, that's interesting, that warehouse. I'd like to put him in there. That'd be great, actually. Hang on with that. He needs to be near the train, though. Okay, can we get rid of this one? Let's see if we can do this. Yep. And let's try for warehouse now. Yes. Okay, so you're going to be ore. Yep. And if I go warehouse, and I do need a warehouse over here of ore next to this station, but I'm going to try and line these guys up a bit. So let me do that. Let me do that here. That was probably not a good spot, because I don't know. Yeah, I should have run them along here actually, in case this does turn into a hub. But we'll see how that goes. Right, you would do that. Now let's see if we can release him, and if he gets a bit lost. Looking for the yellow one up here. Oh, he's off and running. Hang on, where's the other train? Jesus, the 2 trains are there. He's waiting for that block to clear. Okay, so he goes off there with 8 of those. This guy is heading down. I mean, that all happened pretty quickly. I was thinking, oh, hang on, and then off we go. What are you doing there? He's waiting to load up wood, because he's at the wood end of town. So he's getting rid of his coal, he's loading up wood. This is the original train. One up here, what are you doing? Oh, you're just doing a turnaround, which is lovely. Look at that turnaround. Okay, so he keeps heading back down. Let's see how this guy comes. He has to come through the station on the right. He'll pass through. Does he? What's he doing? He's waiting for a block. Oh, he's waiting for the block. Okay, good. Okay, now this guy's going up here, and he's got to run the full gamut before he does anything. So this guy here is going around. He should pass straight through this station. Yeah, he slows down, he passes through. We'll be able to decommission some of these lovely... we could just start saying that all the ore has to come through here, because this is all connected, really. I mean, this guy's taken care of because of the station. So really, he pulls in here, and is he going to pull in there? No, he hasn't loaded up yet, but he heads down there. This is all happening by design. What do you got there? This train's heading down. So you're making some money. I suppose we could. I have to say, one thing I still am having trouble with is kissing trains. So the kissing trains issue is still a bit of an issue, but I've got a bit more research to do there. Ooh, you hear that wood? Yep. And he drops off. Okay, cool. So here comes the train with, he should have ore. Now, has he got enough ore? Yeah, he's fully loaded. So we'll see how much we're going to get here. We're at 140. So he goes through. That's the right-hand one. So we will stop at this platform. Let's see if he unloads everything. Yeah, we need to extend. He unloads 4. He only unloads 4. That's cool, because we only want him to unload the 4. This guy should pull into... and he unloads another 4 here. Alright, and then off he goes. Now that's... I mean, that's actually a system that's working. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's see. So, well, I can't remember what these trucks are doing. So let's have a look. You are running. So you're simply going to run ore to Barrington West. Where's Barrington West? So you're running ore to here. So if we did ore there, we just need to run the trucks to Barrington West. So what we could do is we could run. We could do this. We could go road, and we could go. Yep. And then we can go transfer. So if we go, is it transfer terminals? Yep. And we spin that. And we want that to go there. So we want you to literally pull in here. So Barrington transfer. So these trucks now can just go from there to there with the ore, because he's dropping some off here and he's dropping some off here. So let's do something here. Let's send you. Where are you going to? Barrington? So you're going to Millbank. Well, let's see. Where are you off to? Barrington. He's going to Barrington North. Barrington West. Where's Barrington North? Ooh. Barrington North. I think that's... Well, let's send all the ore trucks back to depot. Let's lose them all for the moment. Where's depot again? Depot's there. Okay. Garage. Yep. And you. Or, yep. And you'll go to there. And, all right, let's kill these guys for a sec. Okay, let's see here. Because we're going to have these guys go. These two are stopping. All right. And let's see, where are you off to? Or to Millbank North. So you were there, weren't you? Millbank North ore. But we're doing the ore there, so you can literally go back. Yep. Okay, so it is all the ore going back to there, so that's good. What about you? Or, yep. You'll be garage. Okay, all these ones here, back to garage. And then we just got to replace some of them with their very next one. We need to check on those trains as well, just to make sure they're not sort of sitting next to each other, looking at each other. I know there's one heading off to the ore factory, there. So let's see if we get any trucks heading down to there. Still a few more ore trucks around. Let's send you back to depot. And let's go speed 1 so we can do that. You send you back to depot. Actually, speed 1 works quite nicely there because we can go like this. And you can catch them as they go through. Okay, so that should be pretty good. Yep, and these guys are there. What we'll do back at depot, so we've got 124,000. We're now going to go garage and we're going to sell all. There's 137,000 back as well. So that should be all the ore trucks that we need. So lovely, couple of lovely blue high rises just popped up there, so that's lovely. Okay, shouldn't be any more ore trucks at all. So we, you know what? Let's get rid of that as well then, because we don't need that. So you're gone. Extra stuff we're paying for building maintenance, I believe. If we have a look here, building maintenance, yes. Any extra building maintenance that we don't need, we just knock on the head, because that's picking up at the point. But we're going to ship it in and leave it here. Let's see how much here. That's not full yet, so that's pretty good. Okay, so what we want to do now is we do need to run a couple of trucks to Barrington from there to there. So this is the thing, they'll go nice and short on these ones. So here we go. So we're going to go garage and we're going to go sell. Yep. And we're going to go buy. Okay, so we want ore trucks. So I want how many? Okay, so let's see here. What is that? So these are going to be short and he's green. Medium demand. So we want 4 trucks, I think. So let's go 1, 2. What is it? Ore trucks. Hang on. How do you pick up the truck? If I go here and I go right. Okay, let's just do this then. Here, then that, then I go Yep, okay, so it's going to be full load here and full unload here, and we'll call it that, and we will then go duplicate you 2, 3, 4 and release. Okay, so you're taking him to there, so he's taken care of, and he's taken care of with the train. Let's just see this happen now. Actually, we can see that go in. So if I go speed 2, this guy should give us some money. He's dropping that. Medium demand, 82 out of 90. So he's getting it from the warehouse, I believe. I hope he's getting it from the warehouse. No one's taken it to him. He's just getting it from the warehouse, which means you can also go as well. I think that works. Is he just going to get it from the warehouse? You need a road there, don't you? Yeah. No, let's do that. Okay, so he should be just getting from the warehouse. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's that bit done there. Trains are good. Yeah, big train coming down there. Thinking of duplicating a train here. Thinking of running a second train. Because he's getting it. He's getting it. What do you got here? How many in that one? 24. Yeah, I'm thinking of running another train. But be interesting if we do. Who else needs ore? Okay, so ore's taken care of. Ore at the top of the screen. That was the ore in Knoxville. Knoxville accepts iron ore. Yes, correct. But I'm just wondering if before we do that, we do something else. Right. Okay, what's all this? What are all these people doing? They're running those guys because it is pretty close. And that is pretty good. We could duplicate a train and see how it goes. Let's duplicate the ore train, actually. Let's do that. Let's see how he goes. Just to see what happens on the network. So if I go... Oop, not that. But if I go... here we go. Speed 3 for the moment. And if we go here and just pause for a sec. In fact, let's just go speed 1. And I go duplicate him. And he's going to be there. And he'll be on the same route as well. And that means he'll be releasing. And let's see how he goes. So speed 2 for the moment. You should have a train coming back here from the north in a sec. So interesting. Yeah, he's going to wait for the train to pass. Look at that. He waits. And the other one's there. So this one will run the full gamut. He'll go up north and do a turnaround. And then there's a bit of pathfinding. As soon as this one's come through here, he'll then cross the track. Demand is decreased for iron ore in Knoxville. We haven't run Knoxville yet. So we'd need to look at Knoxville. I think we're going to have to look at Knoxville in the next episode. We may lose that business due to bankruptcy, but that's fine. This is turning into a really... I mean, I don't want to sound cocky. No, I'm not going to sound cocky, but I tell you what, I didn't know anything about these trains, and now it's kicking off, and it's brilliant. And I'm very happy with it. So, yeah. Ooh, there we go. These are the two trains doing their things. The train for the north is coming back. He's going to then run... Where's he going to do? Train for the north has to still run a gamut down here. So he's going to pass through the station. There he goes. This one waits for him to get through. So he's taking his wood up to the north, in the north. And he's going to pick up his wood. He's taking wood, yeah. He's going to pick up coal when he's up there. The coal mines are at the north. Extra, so there's a nice split of where the three trains are at the moment. I mean, these two really are, they're kind of just behind each other, but we'll start seeing if this works out pretty well. And then we can just have a look here. Because we can run one train to one area. Just seeing here if we need to start bringing log products in by train as well, because we could do this. We could get a train station down here. And we could kind of tuck it in. We could get this road down here. We could tuck a train in there, and we could get him into there. But I'm not too sure how we want to do that at the moment. A bit of room. I don't like where the depot is at the moment. Oh, here we go. He's waiting there. Now he's waiting there. Yeah, just for the block in front of him. So these two are quite close now. All three trains. What do we got here? One here, and then one over there. So that's pretty good. It does say we're losing money, but was he still on 15? I was thinking this guy might actually be a bit more full now. Let's have a look. He drops 4. He only drops 4 each time though, doesn't he? So that's pretty good that we've doubled that trainer. But just this guy's probably going to get oversupplied. High demand, 410. So that will certainly help the coffer. I'm going to pay down this loan a little bit as well. So if we can do that, here we go. Because we're not building anything at the moment. Just seeing if any buildings are also being not used, and therefore generating building maintenance costs, and we don't want that. I do like the idea of forcing the town to combine here, so I'm just going to get rid of that, and see if I can get the buildings to head off this way a little bit. Not sure about that. All 3 trains are in the corner now down here, so that's pretty good. I do like how they spin around here for the turnaround. I think that's nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is quite good actually. Repay another bit. So when you're making some good bank, you can really start to repay quickly. You click it, you do a few things, you click off, and then you make that you pay it down. Okay, someone now accepts an iron bar. Barrington now has an iron bar. Ooh, that's new. Is that an iron bar? It's a wood beam. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, wood beams. Oh, iron bars. Hang on. We haven't thought about iron production yet. But Barrington has an iron bar thing going on. What we could do, we could actually run. Now, what are you doing? You waiting? So that's that, is it? Yeah, you're waiting. Right, everyone's waiting on this one, so we really need to. We want him to drop a few more. I do like the idea that he drops 4 and 4 and goes to visit 2 places, but we really need more there. So what we could do is, how are you going for supply? You've got plenty of that. Okay, going to change this train. So we're going to make this train now. He's going to be full load, but then he's going to be unload at Barrington. He's going to unload 6 cars, and here he's going to unload just the last 2 cars. So if we do that, that one there will be just to reset him. Let's see if he does that correctly. And then we might do this one as well because that's not generating any money when he unloads that there. We'll leave this train as it is. We'll do one of them doing the 6 and 2, one with 4 and 4. We'll see if that changes the mathematics a little bit here. He should have loaded up. Let's test out if this works. Look at that one. That's brilliant. He waits there for the block in front, is it? Yep. And now he goes into station. And he should drop 6. Yep, which means this guy should fill up and these guys should keep going and delivering. And then when he gets here, he should drop the last 2 for this guy, which means we can get this green because he's in medium demand and it's decreasing as well at 350. So that was quite a lot higher a little while ago. So we do have to look at what is that, iron bar. I think we need to set our research facility up somewhere different as well. And what I'm thinking of doing is running it all along here. So let's do something here. Yeah, again, he's clearing them out. Actually, these guys, these 4, I just don't think we might need all this here. Actually, let's send one of you back to depot. Yeah, let's send you back. So I think let's just get 3 there. I think the problem is we're oversupplying that. So we'll do that. So you'll go back to depot, please. And that's that. Okay, we'll start looking at redoing our research and moving that to a central facility that also has all of the everything that we need. We might... Yeah, I'm thinking with the research, we put it all together, a bit like a hub, and we give them one warehouse of this and one of this, and we just keep setting them up a little bit. That's an interesting little curve there. I wonder if I can't remember if I stopped the building. I don't think I did, but he's sort of starting to curve around. Again, I want these guys to go this way. They're still not pushing out here to the east of the screen, but they are doing that. That's nice. And you got your drop off here. The last 2. Okay, I think we'll leave this episode here. Demand has increased for iron ore in Barrington. Where's Barrington? Ooh, where is Barrington? Oh, Barrington's here. Well, that's great, but it's now at low demand, so demand has increased. Yeah. Is that right? Demand has increased? More iron ore, yeah. So, I don't know what it was, but it's pretty low. These bars down here is what's going to make us our money, but we need to think about an iron production. I'm wondering if we just make iron production over here, make it on site, and then ship all the iron production out to this area, or and have this as kind of a hub, or we set up an ironworks around here, and then maybe just run some conveyors and get all that sort of set up. So I think we are going to need some space. It's interesting. It's all about space saving. It's all about thinking a couple of steps ahead, and I think we're getting somewhere in season 2.1 of Voxel Tycoon. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe. I'll leave that money there because we're only paying interest. Oh no, 9,000 actually. Going to repay all that. And that's down to, so currently only 600. We were at the start of the episode, so that's pretty good. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I said leave a like and subscribe, and subscribe, sorry. And I'll see you in the next episode, which should be episode 5, Voxel Tycoon. Cheers.